Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. The message I heard is even if someone does, what difference does it make? The scripture, whew, my hair. The scripture comes from Sirach 29 and 20. Help your neighbor according to your power, and take heed to yourself that you do not fall the same way. So I just feel like for whoever this is for, God is leading you to do something, okay? Whatever it is, God is leading you to do, and you are feeling like, what difference does it make in you doing that? What is the point of you doing that? Regardless of what it is that God is asking you to do, I just feel like you don't understand the substantial difference that you could possibly make. And it even, even when it comes to like what I do, as far as, coming on here, prophesying and preaching to you guys and speaking to you guys, I can't stand it. It touches my heart when y'all be in a conversation like, Star, where are you? We miss you. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And you know what I'm saying? I feel you. Like when it come down to it, I understand when it comes to, like there like you're the only you. Long story short, there are a lot of people that do different things, and there are a lot of people that may do the same thing. There is nothing new under the sun, and it's not a situation where it's just going to be one prophet. It's not a situation where it will just be one pastor, one priest, one minister. It's not going to just be one. It's not a situation where it's only going to be one nurse. It's not a situation where it's only going to be one doctor. There's not just going to be one beautician. There's not just going to be one whatever it is. But when it comes down to it, I just feel like for as far as whoever this is for, you are the only you. And because of that, you are irreplaceable. It's not a situation where somebody can come in and try to mimic you. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen that. I've seen, people that it's almost like they got a script. You know what I'm saying? And it is weird. It's weird. It ain't no shade. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no shade. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just being real. But when it come down to it, you know what I'm saying, for whoever this is for, you are the only you. You know what I'm saying? At whatever it is that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And with somebody else trying to be in your position or doing what you do, it's not gonna be the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be the same. And I'm sorry I keep saying, you know what I'm saying, over and over and over again. But like this is Houston slang, I can't help it. I'm trying to stop myself right now. But I'm just being real. And I love not only, the gift that God has blessed me with. I love the position that God has blessed me with. I love what God has blessed me to do. And I love that God has blessed me to share it with other people. And I love the impact that it makes, that it helps others, and that, prayerfully is saving other people. And I do understand that, when it comes down to it, it could be somebody that's similar. You know what I'm saying? It could be somebody that may have experienced some things like me. It could be somebody that may be from Houston as well. Maybe somebody that, you know what I'm saying, got this, that, and the third. But when it comes down to it, I am myself. You know what I'm saying? And I don't come on here and try to portray myself to be somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being real. I'm not on here trying to wear makeup to cover up my tattoos. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on here trying to, talk different and, cover up my face. And I'm not on here trying, I love my name exactly as it is. Somebody asked me, why is your channel called Starscartel? Because I am authentically myself. I'm not trying to pretend to be nobody else. I'm not trying to act like nobody else. I don't want to be like nobody else. I love being me. I love me some me, and I love being me, and that's period. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. I like, you know what I'm saying? And it's not even the day, you know what I'm saying? Oh wait, like that's me. You know what I'm saying? Period. Like that's me. Period. Like it ain't no. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. And yeah, and that's what it is. And I just feel like for whoever this is for, you are yourself. You are authentically yourself. It's not a situation. You're not trying to be like nobody. You ain't trying to copy nobody. You literally do you while simultaneously doing something that a lot of other people may do. And that in itself is unique. It is unique. You know what I'm saying? It's different. And it's different, but it's similar. You know what I'm saying? And that's the message. Like God is saying, it's not a situation where somebody could just easily replace you. Like there are some people that like to think that. You know what I'm saying? I'm being reminded of another message that I received. That's gonna post before this one about how some people they make it and they get to a certain position and they get to a certain level of success and they start trying to do things and say things and harass and bully people that they feel are beneath them because they don't want them to take their spot. And the saddest thing about it is they failed to realize that their uniqueness is what made them get to the position that they are at. But they get bothered when they see somebody else being unique and they see somebody else being an individual. And, in some situations, it may just be a point to where they look at that person and they see they self in them. But just because you see yourself in someone does not mean that they trying to be you. It don't mean they copying you. It don't mean they want to be you. It don't mean they want your spot. They can't have it. You know what I'm saying? In reality. And I just, and like I said, some people, they get successful and they get bored. And now what are they going to do? And now what are they going to do? So they decide they're going to start messing with people because they didn't already did everything. They accomplished what they wanted to accomplish. They made it to what they wanted to make it to. So, you know what I'm saying? They got to find something to do to pass the time. And I just feel like for whoever this is for, God said, in reality, He wants you to carry on doing what He asks you to do. Even if someone else, okay, even if someone else does, okay, even if somebody else is doing it, even if you see somebody else that's doing something similar or maybe they're doing the same thing, but they doing it their way. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like God is saying you do make a difference, even if you don't feel like you do. Even if, personally, you may not feel like you do, you are making a difference in this world, regardless of what you're doing, even when it comes to nursing, so when I used to work in nursing, I would put a lot of effort into building relationships with my patients, which I don't know if people still do that these days. But I would. I wouldn't pay too much attention to because it's a lot of bullying and harassment and a lot of BS that goes on in nursing. It is. It's been going on for years. But when it come down to it, I would spend more time trying to ensure my patients was good because that's the job that I went. That's the job I came there to do. And instead of focusing on how my my fellow employees was feeling. You know what I'm saying? They taking care of them and making sure they good. It's not my job. If they need help, I got you. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? But when it really came down to it, finding help was, for myself personally, was always so hard to where I wasn't even worried about them. I don't have time. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do the third. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time to sit around and play with you for 30 minutes. And you know what I'm saying, can't get it together. Especially as y'all saw in the picture that I posted on my birthday. Okay, well, it was a picture of me while I was working as a nursing assistant. I was slim. And I could literally transfer somebody twice my size. And if I can transfer somebody twice my size by myself, okay, then I'm not trying to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. And I just feel like for whoever this for, God said, you do make a difference. You do make an impact. You never know how you impacted someone's life. You never know how you made somebody feel. Because there are some people that really don't care. I worked with a lot of people in nursing that they didn't care about the patients. They didn't care to get to know them. They didn't care to build relationships. They didn't care to talk with them. I had one patient that she literally would yell, help, help, help. I go in there and I'll be like, what's wrong? Nothing. And I'll be like, okay. The first time I worked with her, I walked right back out and she started saying it again. And then I came back. I was like, you want somebody to sit in here with you? And she was like, yeah, come sit in here with, come on. So I'm sitting with her and we watching the show and we talking about the show and we hanging out and I'm looking at her pictures and she's describing the pictures to me, telling me about her experiences. And like, it hit different. You know what I'm saying? And I've also talked with, I eventually got to talk with her family and they were telling me about how somebody had came in there and put their finger in her face and was going off on her and talking about this, that, and the third, baby. Some people don't really care. You know what I'm saying? You never know the impact you have on somebody. You never know the impact you make. I'm the kind of person, it don't matter. Like the patients that people would say, oh, they so difficult. They so hard. I hate having them. I hate having them. Baby, when I say they would love me, period. They loved me. They family loved me. They would look for me. Period. I wouldn't even have them and they'd be like, we don't have you today. Oh no. Baby, I had one patient, his wife, when she found out they moved me, she went and talked to the director the next day. She said, oh no, this ain't gonna work. And I'm just being real. And I don't know who this is for, but God said you never know what impacts you make on people. You never know how you impact other people just by you being you. And this is not something that they taught in school because, like I said, other people, they just simply did not care. It's not something that was taught in school. It's how I felt about my job. It's how I felt about other people. It's how I felt that other people, I would want to feel. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.